Hello officials and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, I'm Lewis and this is officially Lewis. Yeah. If you're new here, consider subscribing for weekly content. And if you like today's video, leave a like and comment down something nice. I do read all the comments and I will heart them all, so don't be shy to shy, really? Don't be shy to leave a comment. Now, if you didn't see last week's video, where we redesigned Miraculous Chang and started rewriting her side of the story, now this week's, we are going to be rewriting and redesigning Adrien Agreste, also known as Cat Noir. But before we even continue, I do want to give a disclaimer because now moving forward with the series, I'll be making some changes that some fans may not like, which is okay. Everyone is entitled to his, her, or their opinion. One of my main issues is how there isn't a lot of diversity, so a solution I have was to spin an ethnic wheel I created, which will be linked down below for y'all. And don't worry, characters like Nino, Alia, Max, and Kagami will stay the same. I won't touch them. Well, I will because it's the whole point of the redesign is to redesign the character, but as far as race-wise, I won't touch them. But that doesn't mean, you know, like I just said, that doesn't mean that they won't get their own videos, because they will. Every Miraculous holder will be getting their video. But yeah, please do not take anything I say in this video to heart or get offended, because at the end of the day, these are just my own opinions. And yeah, with that being said, let's get into this week's video. Like I said, this wheel will be linked down below for y'all, but okay, here we go. Who are we gonna have for Adrien? Oh, I'm excited. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's gonna be... Oh. Okay, Afro-Asian. Okay, we got this. Alright, now that I spent a good time on Pinterest looking at Afro-Asian guys to get inspired on how to draw Adrien, now since Adrien is Afro-Asian now, I'll make a wheel for Gabriel to see if he'll either be African or Asian, but that's for his video. And actually, matter of fact, I will leave like probably a post or something, or y'all can probably just comment down if y'all would like Gabriel Agreste to be African or Asian. I was post the same on my Instagram story, which I should go follow. And I also post a vote on the channel, so don't worry, there'll be multiple ways for y'all to decide on his race. So yeah, I'll leave that up to y'all. I will leave that up to y'all. All right. Anyways, for those that don't know who Adrien Agreste is, he's the son of the most famous fashion designer in Paris, Gabriel Agreste. Adrien will always be obedient to his father and never questions his father's authority, and always does what he tells him to do. As Adrien goes to school, he becomes his own person, and he rarely stands up to his father, but for some odd reason, he just will obey. We later find out it's because he's a sentient monster in season 5. Just out of nowhere, he's a sentient monster. And he's also Ladybug's sidekick, Cat Noir. Yeah. So there's a lot in that whole entire description that is so wrong. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into these issues that I got with Adrien. Like, no shade, but shade. My first issue I do have with Adrien is that he doesn't get as much love and attention as Marinette. Like I said in my previous video, they do my boy dirty. And for a show that's called Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir, we barely see any Cat Noir. I mean, like, every single episode, almost every single episode is told by Marinette's perspective, and that's it. The most we ever see as like any character development for Adrien is that being told by Marinette's point of view, Adrien is just the love interest. That's it. And like, there's really no depth with him. There's like, just he's there. There's no like any of that. Like, the most we would get from Adrien is to see how how Adrien feels neglected by his father. But besides from screen time, which Adrien is really just, he's just a love interest. That's it. That's all his character is. Like, we never actually get any character development for him. And that's why people love the movie so much, because even if it was for 5 minutes, we had so much depth for Adrien. Like, there was so much character development in the movie where he saw how him and his evil self have the same backstory. Like, they have the same backstory, and Adrien turned out fine. Doesn't mean that he didn't thought about doing it, because he thought about it. It's just, he saw that he couldn't put that pain on somebody else, which that's why I respect Adrien so much for that. And I'm pretty sure that's why a lot of people love the movie so much, because it went into details just of that. Because I realize that a lot of shows won't even go into that, but the movie did. So that's why I feel like there's a lot of issues, because the movie filled in what the show lacked, if that makes sense. Another issue that I do have with the show is how they introduced Adrien being a sentient monster. I could see where they were going with this, trying to hint at Adrien always being obedient since day one, but like, they could have, I don't know, implemented it, because when I first watched the show, that was not even on the top of my head. Like, I was just like, what the heck? Like, what? It kind of felt rushed and out of nowhere, just Adrien being a sentient monster. But I do like the ideas, which is why I'm going to keep it, but we're going to add some more depth to it. Like, we're going to add like a good background. Like, it's not just out of nowhere and just bam, Adrien's a sentient monster. Oh no, we got to have like a build up. We can't just both pop that out there. This is not a plot twist. Another issue that I do have is, I haven't seen anyone talk about this so far with Adrien and Nino's friendship dynamic. It was always about Marinette and Alia's friendship dynamic. What about Adrien and Nino's? It's no doubt that Nino is a good friend towards Adrien. He actually might be his best friend, and everything, you know, that like, oh, I read that wrong. I read that so wrong. But his best friend, because everything he does is to try to help Adrien out and, you know, get out there and be better and have freedom. That's all Nino ever tries to do for Adrien. The changes I do want to make is that Nino won't try to fix everything with a party, because that seemed to be his thing. Like, hey, you dude, let's go have a party. No. Sometimes Nino would just be there for Adrien to talk. You know, like friends. Like, he'd be there to talk, get things off his chest, rant about his father, like little stuff like that. Not just, hey, you upset? Let's have a party. But then again, guys are that simple, so it doesn't take a lot to have a good time. Yeah. Oh, I guess. One thing I did wish, and that made me mad about Nino, and I will bring this up in his video, is that how he told Adrien that he's Carapace and Rena Rouge. Now, I didn't mind the fact that Nino told Adrien that he's Carapace. I mean, if Alia and Marinette know each other's secret identities, why not Cat Noir and Nino? I just wish he didn't tell Rena Rouge, because, well, then again, Adrien's blind, so I don't think he would have caught on at all. But I did wish that Adrien told Nino that he's Cat Noir. I feel like that dynamic would have been cool, right? And that will also give Alia and Nino like some character, what's it called? Some like character what's the word I'm looking for? Like story going on for them, because like Alia and Nino are dating. Nino knows Adrien's Cat Noir, and Alia knows Marinette is Ladybug, and they both know that they like each other. Like you get what I'm saying? Y'all see? Moving on, moving on. Let's. I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure I lost y'all, but hey, we're gonna say that for Nino's video. When it comes to the actual changes I'll be making, for starters, like I said, Adrien will be getting the same amount of screen time as Marinette. Adrien will also be revealing the fact that he's Cat Noir to Nino. Those are like the main changes. And plus, it will be also getting hints that Adrien is a sentient monster from season 1, or at least the end of season 1. But go into more detail. His friendship with Chloe. Whew. That's something I will be changing. I didn't mention this in issues because it's this, like, in the actual show, Adrien handled Chloe perfectly. Basically, like, if you're not gonna act right, we cannot be friends. But I will add that since all this has been taking place in high school, I will add some backstory between Adrien and Chloe. So, back in middle school, Adrien and Chloe dated, but recently broke up due to the fact of his mother. You know, his mother passed in the year before, so Adrien just didn't want to be around nobody, so he broke up with Chloe. Now that information right there will tell you like why Chloe is so mean to and always bullies Marinette. Because at least to me in the show, it just seemed like out of nowhere that Chloe just bullies Marinette for no reason. Because they have a crush on the same guy. Really? That's it? So I feel like that was the information. It would let us as viewers know why Chloe bullies Marinette, or at least like why Chloe likes Adrien so much and Adrien doesn't give her the time of day. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I feel like it'll make more sense that Chloe and Adrien dated. Well, at least dated back in middle school. Now that it's new year, Adrien's single, Chloe still wants him for herself, Another thing I will be changing is how we rarely get to see this actually in the show, but Adrien's mother, her death really of course we all know that she's not dead. She's just in a cryo-like sleep, but still, to Adrien, his mother is gone. His mother is dead. So we're going to show how that death really affected Adrien. Because Adrien, I'm not going to hold you, Adrien's handling it pretty well. I guess he learned how to move on and stuff, but at least for season 1 and 2, he has to like show a little bit of sadness. I'm sorry, like your mother died last year. This isn't like a birthday. Like, this isn't like freaking you stubbed your toe last year and now you're good. No, like, your mother died last year. Y'all know what I mean? Like, we need to see how this really affected and like what's the word I'm looking for? I keep looking for words that are not on the script and it's starting to bother me. But y'all, I think y'all understand what I'm saying. Like, we need to actually show how this really affected Adrien and how he's gonna move on from this, because like my boy was, I just can't even imagine that. Alright, before we even continue, I do want to say that I know I haven't touched on his outfit and his suit, but really his suit is fine. His suit is just fine. There's no need to change it. I mean, of course I changed it a little bit for the sake of the rewrite, but his suit was pretty much fine. His everyday outfit could have been better, but you know, it was fine, I guess. At least for me, if I was a fashion designer's son, I will be looking fashionable. So I simply just gave Adrien, you know, black pants, some loafers, and a sweater-like shirt with one of the shoulders cut off and a nice sleeve on that on that arm. There we go. Simple fashion. Yeah. anyways. Let's get into the story. Being a famous fashion designer's son isn't all it's up to be. Adrien is a quiet kid, since he recently broke up with his ex-girlfriend Chloe, he decided to start the new year to himself and focus on his education. Adrien decided that he should spend majority of his time in the library. Being the son of a fashion designer, with all the modeling, fancy dinner parties, acting, photo shoots, you name it, Adrien did it. It just seemed like the library was the best place to get a peace of mind, the best place to get a break from the chaotic mess called his life. Due to the fact that he is a model, his father has him on a strict diet and a strict schedule. Unfortunately, he never has the courage to say something about it. On his first day at high school, that morning, Adrien gets up and walks down the stairs, where he's greeted by his father's assistant, Natalie. Ever since his mom died last year, his father isolated and distracted himself with his work. Natalie and his bodyguard were his only parental figures at that time. Both of them were there when Adrien needed to cope, cry, just to deal with the fact that his mother's gone. But Natalie looked like she wanted to say something, but she never did. What does she know that Adrien don't know? What does she know? In the kitchen, Adrien sits down as Natalie brings him a plate. This plate reminded him of those, lose weight fast plates. with only one little sliver. That's not funny. But with no choice, Adrien eats it silently. Natalie walks up to him with his backpack and she opens it. To Adrien's surprise, there was a big bag full of baked pastries from the Dupenchang bakery. A huge smile appeared on his face. Natalie walks him to the car, where his bodyguard was there waiting for him. His bodyguard takes him to school. When Adrien arrived at school, he goes through his regular classes, and when the first half of the classes ended, it was time for the break. Adrien starts heading towards the library where he sees Chloe bothering yet another student. Marinette. The student she was bothering was Marinette. Adrien just kept walking and tried to ignore Chloe, but Chloe saw him and ran up to him. So basically, Chloe will act like how she does in the show. Adrien's head out. I'm sorry, that's not funny. But Adrien would dismiss Chloe and continue on to the library. He greets the librarian and starts to pick out a couple books. As he's reading and picking out books, a girl runs into him. The same girl that Chloe was just picking on. She apologizes for bumping into him, but Adrien tells her it's okay, picks up his books, walks away like nothing happened. Adrien sits down at a table where he starts to read. While he was reading, he remembered that Natalie packed him some baked goods. So he reached into his backpack and grabbed the bag, but then he sees the picture of his mother and his eyes begin to tear up. But not in a sad way. He starts smiling, remembering all of the wonderful memories of him and his mother. So sad. That's when a kid walks up to him, listening to music, and so-called attempting to rap. Ooh. But when he saw Adrien, he decided to go over to him. The kid sits down and introduces himself as Nino. Nino had a feeling that Adrien didn't want to talk about why he was crying, so he decided to cheer up the mood. They sit and talk about random stuff, but just then, stormy weather crashed into the building. Nino tells Adrien to follow him and run. As they run out to school, Nino tells Adrien to keep running. He has to go find his little brother, so Adrien and Nino part ways. As Adrien is running, he spots this weird black cat in the middle of the road, and cars are coming, so Adrien, rushes into traffic, dodging his cars, somehow with some luck. Okay, he did that with luck. We're just gonna move on from that. After the cat is safely on the sidewalk, the cat licks Adrien and tugs at him like he wants Adrien to follow him. With curiosity Cadrian, really? With curiosity in Adrian's hat. What the hell? With curiosity in Adrian's mind, Adrien goes after the cat. As the cat turns into the back alley, Adrien followed. But when Adrien turned into the back alley, the cat disappeared, but on the floor was a glowing black ring with a green glow around it. He picks it up and he's introduced to Plague, the Kiwami of Destruction. And that's where we're gonna stop. So now we at the point of the story where Adrien and Marinette both had their backstories and both, got their Miraculous. So now they're about to become Ladybug and Cat Noir and fight Stormy Weather. But that's for next episode. I don't know if I'm gonna do like Alia, Nino, or Master Fu yet. I don't know who's gonna go for next week's episode. Not yet. Probably gonna do Alia because Marinette, Adrien. So girl, boy, girl. Yeah. So I'm probably gonna do Alia. I don't know yet. But yeah. Definitely let me know how y'all think this rewrite is going so far down in the comments. Definitely tell me how y'all would rewrite Adrien. Yeah, let me know in the comments how y'all would rewrite him, because I would love to read and heart all y'all comments. So yeah, just comment down and I definitely will. And if you haven't seen last week's episode, Marinette's, don't worry, I'll link that down below too. And be sure to check out my social medias. They're all in the link tree down there, so just look for Linktree where it says Linktree and the link under it, and yeah, it will just take you to all my socials. So yeah, go ahead and check all those out. And I will be posting a couple polls on my Instagram story plus YouTube story to figure out, because Gabriel will be the last person I rewrite for season 1. There's 7 Miraculouses in total, so like 7 or 8 videos to come. Not to come because we already did 2, so like 6 or 7 videos to come. I feel like my math is wrong. I feel like the math is wrong right now. But I hope y'all understand what I mean. But basically, Gabriel's will be last-ish. It's either he's gonna be second to last or last, because I still gotta do Alia, Nino. I gotta do Alia, Nino, and Master Fu, and Chloe. So those 4 still gotta go before I get to Natalie, Felix, and what's her name? Hogmoth. Ooh, I mean Gabriel, bro. What? But yeah, definitely comment down who do y'all want to see. No, not who y'all want to see. Ooh, no. Comment down how would y'all rewrite Marinette, and I forgot to ask that last episode. So comment down how would you change things of Marinette, and how would you change things of Adrien, and yeah. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go, and thank y'all for watching. And if you're new here and you like the end of this video, please consider subscribing, because I'm telling y'all, this rewrite, it's just the first of many rewrites. And what else? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. If y'all really do like the video and comment down something nice, and consider subscribing and turn that notification bell on, because every Friday I'm posting. Don't know what time I'm posting on a Friday, but I'm posting on a Friday, okay? And yeah, check out all my socials and stay tuned for the polls. Or if y'all want to comment down, because legit, I'm going to take a tally of everything I do. Whether it's on Instagram, YouTube comments, or Instagram, YouTube comments, or YouTube poll. I'm going to tally all those up for Gabriel Agreste. So yeah, if y'all want Gabriel to be Asian or African, let me know down in the comments or on my socials when I do make the polls. And yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna let y'all go, and be sure to subscribe. That's the big one right there. Well, with that being all, that's all. With that all being said, I'm gonna let y'all go. Have a good day. Later. Also, enjoy the rest of this time lapse. I don't know why I didn't say that. But yeah, subscribe. But yeah, really enjoy the rest of this time lapse, and yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all later.
A little something like